I have a master's degree in biology, studying a concept called ocean acidification. A year or two ago, within my studies, a light bulb clicked with me listening to podcasts and things about regenerative agriculture, soils, and how that actually connects to the health of our oceans and coastal systems too. That idea of friction for people in terms of approaching problems in this world, whether it's climate change, food injustice, and everything like that. I've struggled with trying to get people to think about the ocean when they don't live by the ocean. So after grad school, I jumped into working in a restaurant and tried to talk to my managers and stuff about this idea of like, well, how do you decide what you're going to sell and where you're going to get the produce from? And have experienced friction in really learning more about this idea of farm to table restaurants and thinking about how to connect with those and learn more about those. And when this pilot project came to be, it gave me an opportunity to engage in with people in conversations that I didn't feel qualified to speak to. It was very exciting, but I found myself dragging my feet a lot. And I had one website sitting on my computer for weeks reading their about story. And now it's like, I don't know how to talk to these people. I've never gone to their restaurant, but I know, like, I have a good feeling about it. So it took me some time talking in these meetings and getting past that friction of basically cold calling somebody, not sure if I was going to get a response at all, if my time was worth their time. And it really took me just kind of diving off the deep end and talking to somebody that I knew for sure by what I've heard around town. I knew they were passionate about the things I was passionate about. And I just had my conversation with them this morning, and it was amazing. I think the biggest thing was I sent my email, and I just had to trust that I had the right words to share with them. And they didn't say, oh, well, you'll talk to our our PR person or this one person. They emailed me back and said, yeah, do you want to meet the whole team? I met with like 5 people. We had this entire conversation. I would say the biggest thing I learned from this was to trust in the generosity of our fellow human beings. That is something that's hard for me to accept, because I know that I'm willing to give to other people, but sometimes it's hard for me to understand that other people also want to give back to their community members in a very real way. After having my conversation with the restaurant and hearing what they're inspired about and their dreams for the future, it really does make me want to reconnect with them if I have the opportunity to give back. It was a very neat experience, and definitely worth me making time for it.